Welcome back to Carving Fairways. Today we're looking at the Central Course at Cedar Creek, set in the beautiful ravine landscape of Fairmont, Minnesota. Designed by Trevor Boney, this course challenges players with its diverse elevation changes in the ever-present Cedar Creek. Get ready for a memorable round through tight fairways, scenic views, and challenging holes that demand precision and strategy at every turn. Hole 1 is a par 3 at 269 feet. You navigate a tight fairway with a slight right finish. Watch out for the trees guarding the green. Hole 2 is a par 3 at 245 feet. You start with a shot through a gap, gradually moving uphill with trees flanking both sides. The basket sits atop a hill on the left on a fast green where discs can easily roll away. Hole 3 is a par 3 at 269 feet. You shoot downhill, but beware of the water hazard if you overshoot. A controlled landing sets up a straightforward chip for par. An aggressive forehand that skips right can give you a birdie opportunity. Hole 4 is a par 4 at 298 feet. Despite its short distance, the aggressive uphill makes it play longer. Conquering the hill is the first challenge, followed by navigating a tight shot on the left slanted hill. The tricky green may still reward you with a birdie. Hole 5 is a par 3 at 351 feet. Starting at the top of the hill, the fairway opens up and veers right as you descend. It's a long shot through a tree tunnel. A good landing sets up a manageable chip for par. Hole 6 is a par 3 at 209 feet. With a challenging uphill climb, the fairway drifts from left to right. The basket is quite open at the top, allowing a strong forehand or backhand turnover shot to set up a birdie opportunity. Hole 7 is a par 3 at 274 feet. It's a straight downhill shot over a water hazard. With the basket on a slanted hill, you'll need a precise, straight shot without much skip to avoid rolling into the water, as short shots might land in the stream. Hole 8 is a par 3 at 376 feet. It's a downhill shot that goes back uphill. A big, strong forehand with a full flex can set you up for a birdie, though trees on the right limit backhand hyzers. Alternatively, a straight mid-range down the middle, then chipping up should secure the par. Hole 9 is a par 3 at 232 feet. Starting with a small hill in front, this shot is trickier than it seems. With no angle to the right, you're funneled down a challenging tunnel. A good straight mid-range on a slight edge can carry you near the basket for a birdie. Hole 10 is a par 3 at 376 feet. This open hole is a stream hazard if you overshoot. A powerful shot can reach the green, but the basket is guarded by two trees on a slanted hill. The downhill nature makes it play shorter, and a strong backhand should put you within birdie range. Hole 11 is a par 4 at 444 feet. The stream in front isn't a factor, but a strong drive is essential to reach the fairway and approach the tree tunnel entrance. The basket lies beyond a dense spread of trees, making the approach tricky. A well-placed forehand from the fairway can give you a chance for birdie. Hole 12 is a par 3 at 320 feet. The hole sneaks left before finishing right through a small clearing into a cove of trees. A strong forehand uphill is key, setting up a good landing spot, with a 30-foot putt being the best chance for birdie without a big skip. Hole 13 features a tight fairway with trees on either side, finishing left. A good backhand can skip slightly at the end, placing you within the circle. The basket is guarded by a few trees and a slight hill before descending to the target. A straight backhand off the tree that finishes left should set you up for a nice birdie. Hole 14 is a par 4 at 478 feet. The tee box lines you straight down the middle, crossing a stream multiple times, adding risk. A strong forehand or a straight backhand on a rope can place you well for a birdie approach. A safer forehand to the right can avoid the water but makes birdie harder. Beware of the water. Hole 15 starts at the top of the hill and crosses a stream at the bottom. Aim for your first shot to land beyond the stream, setting up a long backhand up the fairway which finishes to the left. From start to finish, the hole has a tight fairway to the left, and landing on the side allows for a backhand up the tunnel, finishing left where the basket sits on a flat green. Hole 16 is a par 3 at 265 feet, heading back into thick woods. Start with a small shot out of the middle, avoiding a guardian tree directly in front. As you keep to the left path, your disc can progress down the fairway with ease. Hole 17 is a par 3 at 332 feet. You start with an uphill shot, but you're going to need a full flexing flight in order for you to reach the top of the hill where the green sits and awaits. Hole 18 is a par 3 at 472 feet. It's an open fairway perfect for a big backhand straight down the middle. Midway, there's a small tunnel with two overhanging trees on the right. The disc should finish far into the field to the left, with the basket surrounded by three bare trees in the open. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Cedar Creek Central. We hope you've enjoyed exploring the beautiful and challenging course. Whether you're aiming for birdies or just soaking in the scenery, Cedar Creek offers something special for every player. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep carving those fairways.